How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be reviewing a cool product called Whipster. If you want a chance to win a free annual subscription to Whipster, leave me a comment in the comment section, like the video, share it, subscribe, all that. I'm going to be picking my favorite comment. That person's going to win. Now be aware I'm ending the contest March 14th, 2019. So if you're watching the video after that date, you've already lost. So I used to work at a small educational television station, and it was run by a local community college. Now we did television shows for the local market, but we also worked for outside clients that would hire us, as well as the various departments of the college. And it was an interesting structure. Basically, we had a production crew of around 7 or 8 people that reported to a station manager, who reported to the administration of the college. And then on individual projects, we would also be reporting to the different departments of the college as well as outside clients. So when sending up content for review or approval, it would lead to some crazy situations. Like oftentimes we'd have never-ending revisions from these different departments. We wouldn't know who to report to oftentimes. Crazy long email chains, many face-to-face meetings about the edits, missing notes or incomprehensible feedback. Sometimes we'd get feedback from the administration that would totally go against the feedback from the client and or the other departments. It was just never very straightforward. And then on top of that, we had to communicate within our department of 7 production crew members. So we'd have a person doing graphics, a person doing the edit, a person working on some scripts, another person going out and shooting pickup shots. So we needed to be able to communicate within that crew as well. So that's why today I wanted to review this product called Whipster. Now the folks over at Whipster have created a tool that basically helps you to avoid all of these problems. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Whipster tool. I'm going to take you through the interface, show you all the specific things that you can do with the product and how it's going to help us basically circumnavigate all of these problems. And obviously, full disclosure, this is my first time using Whipster. Everything that you're seeing me do is kind of the first time I've used the product. And also, if you use the links in the description, I get a little bit of commission off that. Cha-cha-cha-cha-ching! Alright, I'm over here at the website at wipster.io. Now if I'm signing up for an account, I have 3 different options. I can have a pro account, a business account, or an enterprise account. Now for this particular tutorial, I'm going to be showing you all the basic features that come with the pro account, which is the cheapest account you can get. If you upgrade to either the business or the enterprise accounts, you'll get extra features like more storage space, additional team members, and even access to the advanced publishing and analytics tools that Whipster offers. So both the pro and business accounts offer a 14-day trial version, so you can follow my link in the video description and sign up now. And that way you can follow along with me in the tutorial. Okay, so I have my Whipster account all set up. Now I want to share a short animation with the client, and I want the client to be able to review it and eventually approve it so I can move ahead with my project. So first I'll log into my account on Whipster's website, and this will bring me to their web application. Now here is where I can easily upload this content to my media library. So first I want to create a new folder inside of the media library and name it Title Animations. Now I can obviously bring in files from my local drive. I can drag and drop or use the upload button here. But Whipster also gives me the option to import files directly from many cloud applications, including Google Drive, Dropbox, and a number of other popular options. Okay, once my clip is all uploaded, I can now see it inside of my media library folder here. And I have a really cool hover scrub preview. I can see the version. I have a button up here that's going to give me a ton of different options, and I also have a share button. Let me just go ahead and click on it. This brings me into another preview window here where I have a ton of different options. I have playback options, and if I click over here to the side, I can look at all the file data, see all the specific information, the info, the comments, and the history. So now we have this uploaded. I want to share it with one of my team members. So all I need to do is click the share button down here. Now you have 3 different kinds of share types to select from. You can share for review, share for approval, or share preview. Now each of these has its own customization options, such as I could add password protection, I can disable or enable downloads, I can disable or enable comments. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on share for approval. Now I have 2 different options. I can share this via an email address, or I can generate a unique URL that I could just share that. But I'm going to go ahead and send an email here. And let's say in this scenario, Lucas is our client. So when Lucas receives the email and clicks on the link, he's going to be taken to Whipster's web application, and he's going to be greeted with a 45-second tutorial showing him how to leave comments. And it's really as simple as clicking on the screen and typing. Lucas can click and drag to highlight an area, and all of his comments are going to be saved at the respective time codes. His comments will automatically show up on my end where I can reply or mark them as complete as I finish them. Once I complete the edits, I can even upload a new version to replace the previous version. And all of those versions will be saved, and I can jump back and forth between those versions. If Lucas is happy with the second version, he can hit that approve button and I will be notified. So that's the review process in a nutshell, and this can obviously be used with any editing application. All you need to do is render that file out and bring it into Whipster. And while you can upload content from your local drive or via the cloud, Whipster has created some really cool extensions for Adobe After Effects and Adobe Premiere Pro. With the Whipster review panel, you can export and upload projects directly from Adobe After Effects and Premiere Pro. And you'll find nearly all the same features in these review panels as you'll find on the website. And my favorite part is how comments turn into markers on your sequences, making revisions extremely easy. Okay, so that's Whipster. I hope you can see just from me using it for a few minutes here how it's gonna allow me to sidestep all of the headaches I was mentioning before. So using this tool, everyone's gonna be on the same page. Everyone can see all of the notes at the same time. All the comments and notes are saved from every particular team member. You can view what every team member said. Once the clients make those notes, I can simply go down as a checklist, mark it as complete, upload a new version. The client can see the new version as well as the old version, so if they want to reference that old version, they can go back to the old version, but it's going to give them a little alert saying this is not the most current version. It'll bring them to the most current version. I can control, so let's say I want to stop the revisions. I want to send a final version, just disable those comments, leave my big approve button there so they know this is the final version. This is also going to help me avoid the problem with who to report to, because everybody is on the same project here, and I can have it to where everybody has their own approve button. So if one person's complaining and saying, hey, we need to move forward now, I'm gonna say, so-and-so didn't approve it yet. And also in regards to the incomprehensible feedback, that's always been a big problem. And I think that stems from when clients don't understand the video lingo or filmmaking lingo. And when they're trying to explain something to you over email about a specific area in a specific part of the screen, it can be very, very difficult for both ends. So for the client to have the ability to click anywhere on the screen and click and drag anywhere on the screen at any particular time makes it very, very nice, makes it very, very easy for that line of communication. Then I can go into my editing application, I can see exactly what they're talking about. Even if they're not using the correct words, I can see where they clicked on screen, I can see what time they clicked on. Those markers are going to be added in my After Effects comps and my Premiere Pro sequences, so it's going to be very, very easy for me. Okay, so there you have it. There's my Whipster review. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. And be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what is your favorite feature of Whipster, or let me know what you hate most about working with clients. I would love to hear that. I'm going to pick my favorite comment. That person is going to win a free Pro Whipster account for 1 year. All right, see you next time.